Alright, so I'm going to be entering my frog Zeke into Faitiana's contest. And first off, this is Zeke, my female giant African bullfrog. I know it is a male name. That's because I got her when she was very small, so they're pretty hard to sex at a young age. And then it became clearly obvious that it is a female because of the wide body and smaller head. So I still call her my boy. It's just sort of a habit I've developed. But anyways, Zeke is a giant African bullfrog, also known as a pixie frog. Scientific name is Pixiphalus adspersus, I think, something like that. I'm horrible at pronouncing scientific names, but I know them, I can spell them. So, first off, very healthy. Zeke's about 4 years old, and probably more around 5 years old. I've had her since grade 8, so since I was 13 years old, and she's pretty big. She's about 6 inches by 6 inches. She's pretty round, so she's all about the same size. And she's got a lot of dirt on her, it's eco-earth. But they're very distinct looking. They are the second largest frog in the world, besides the Goliath frog, which is the largest. And it is a frog from Africa, various different places in Africa. And it is a burrowing species of frog, so it does have large claws rather than largely webbed feet, because they do not spend time swimming. They just soak in pools of water and dig and stuff like that. So right now it's hard to see, but most pixies have a stripe going down the back. She actually doesn't have one, but they do have ridges going along their backs as well. And a lot of the time you'll see them sort of change skin color depending on, you know, various different reasons. When she woke up from estivation on Monday, she actually was a very dark green, and now she's sort of developing her regular colors again. Estivation is sort of a hibernation for amphibians, where they'll spend most of their time, well actually all of their time, under the substrate, no eating or anything. So she hasn't eaten in a good 3 months, and she had some food yesterday, so she's full. And she's only been out for a couple days, so yeah. But I keep her in this 20-gallon enclosure. This is the minimum size for an adult giant African bullfrog, because the males do attain sizes of about 10 inches. And I have a UVB bulb, which I use just in case. It hasn't been scientifically proven that amphibians benefit from UVB, but I don't want to take chances with processing the calcium that they intake, so I put a UVB on anyway. It isn't harmful. But I use eco-earth, which is the only substrate that you should be using with amphibians, because it cannot obstruct the bowels. And I have a large soaking dish for Zeke, which in the summer she will spend 90% of her time in the water. But anyways, as you can see, the back claws are not webbed. They are meant for digging, like I said. And these guys have not teeth, but a very hard cartilage, in which it pretty much is teeth. You don't want to get bitten by one of these guys. They're extremely strong. They're extremely good at surviving in dry climates such as Africa. And, I mean, Zeke's pretty cool. Oh, don't want you to fall. If we pick Zeke up, you can see underneath the belly it's just a whitish yellow tint. And, but she's very healthy. I didn't expect her to live very long, because I did get her from PetSmart. When my mom was picking up some dog food one day, I got her there, which I'm completely against purchasing animals from there. But I've had her for a very long time, so I love her very much. Amphibians are what got me into the reptile hobby, and at the age of 3 I had my first bullfrog. and that's what started me off with snakes and lizards and things like that. So I thought I'd enter my frog, since the prize is a beautiful wooden frog that your dad created. So that is my entry.